An autopsy is going to be performed tomorrow on a Dayton woman apparently mauled to death by her neighbor's dogs.
This is an absolutely horrific story. SHEILA Gray is here tonight with the very latest. SHEILA?
Jack and Deborah, tonight we know the victim's name. 57-year-old Clonda Ritchie was found dead early this morning outside of her home on East Bruce Avenue. And it's clear that hers was a violent death.
Clonda Ritchie was a pet lover. This is video from an interview we did with her about election signs in 2012. The Montgomery County Animal Resource Center today rescued at least a dozen cats from her home.
Those animals are now victims as well because they no longer have a caregiver.
Ritchie's neighbor called 911 this morning when she noticed something horrible across the street. Ritchie lying lifeless on the bloody sidewalk.
This is extremely rare. I can't remember the last time I've heard of a dog attack like this where it was fatal.
Ritchie was attacked by her next door neighbor's dogs. 29-year-old Andrew Nason and 25-year-old Julie Custer were taken from their home in handcuffs. They could face reckless homicide charges. ARC says when their dogs were licensed, they were listed as a Mastiff-mix. Police thought they were pit bulls.
I think it's clear that whatever happened, the animals weren't restrained or properly taken care of.
The ARC has responded to complaints at Nason's home at least 9 times. And Kump says while this type of attack is uncommon, it's always possible with a large breed.
And it doesn't matter what breed you're dealing with. Dogs that aren't adequately restrained, dogs that aren't properly taken care of can present that risk and that danger.
ARC says Ritchie did care for her pets. Several of her co-workers at Montgomery County Children's Services have contacted the Animal Resource Center to express interest in adopting her cats as a way to honor her. Deborah?
All right, SHEILA, thank you. While any dog of any breed can attack, there are some warning signs and things you can do to avoid serious injury. Experts say people need to be aware of how dogs think. Resisting the urge to run and standing your ground can help prevent an attack. Also, avoid eye contact with dogs and do not disturb dogs while they're eating or sleeping. But if you feel threatened,
the best thing to do is try to make yourself small, try not to make noise. The dog usually, again, will lose interest. If you are injured, it's important to get medical treatment right away.
And for other things you can do to avoid a dog attack, just go to our website, fox45now.com, and click on news links.